What's happening, people? So this video today is going to be a catch-all type of thing, but let's hop into it. We got an update from 5K Toys regarding the Super Saiyan 3 figures. It says, sorry, so many asking or DM/emails and we cannot reply one by one, and just update it all here. So they're going to update it all here. For K21 to 24, the estimated arrival is mid to late August. It will take a while for all the boxes to arrive, so we cannot put second payment up, and email pre-order customers when all arrives. Hopefully at last, I guess they're saying that by the end of August we're going to get those pre-orders, because it's like a lot of broken English here. And they say K25 and K26 has no pre-orders. I figured it would be like that because all their limited edition figures tend to be, you know, they just go up on the site when they get the stock in and you just gotta buy it. It's a direct stock sale, should be early September, and they say K26 is more rare. I'm not sure which one that is. K26. I'm not sure which that one that is between the black gi, the black and orange gi Vegito versus the Kaioken Blue 3 Goku. And they say some common questions. Why do you not answer my DMs and emails regarding this wave? Most questions are common, and they're going to answer all of it here for like a catch-all type of thing. They say, oh, I saw some photos from other customers, where's mine? And just as I figured, they're from Asian customers that live in Asia. They're closer to the Chinese factory/studio, and therefore they get it more easy. When can I pay my second payment? So I figured, I'm gonna let them answer. And how could I know? When items arrive mid/late, we send emails for the second payment link to pre-order customers and make sure you did not filter or spam our email. So make sure it's not in your spam inbox or something of that nature. 5K Toys us at gmail.com. We also shout on, so basically they're saying they inform us via Instagram and Facebook. So follow those, social media platforms and you'll be updated. They say the second payment is valid in 2 weeks. Will there be any stock sales? This is very important for the people that are like, yo, I didn't pre-order Super Saiyan 3 figures, but I like the way they look and I want to cop some without paying exorbitant prices. So matter of fact, let me say this right now. All the exorbitant prices that you see in a secondary market right now, you don't have to pay necessarily. Because when we get the US stock in, even though it's a small stock, that'll be your chance to get it for a reasonable price. But anyways, they say extra stock for K21 and 24 and K25 and 26 will be put on sale around the second payment deadline. If we start to inform second payment on August 20th, then the stock is about early September. So you still got a decent amount of time to gather your funds if you need to do so. I missed the pre-order. Can I order now? Sorry, the pre-order is sold out months ago. Only small extra stock, which they told us about before, was gonna happen. Is there a second batch coming? Nope. There's almost never a second batch coming. Almost never. Now, I will say that they did do a second run of the 2.0 Super Saiyan 5 Xeno Gokus, but that's not a regular thing. That's not something you should expect to happen. Okay? So this, I think, should cover most of the questions. But let's move forward, because there's a lot of different stuff to cover. I'm not just covering Kong in this video. There's other third-party stuff we cover. Next up, we got some Demoniacal fit stuff. We're on the Possessed Horse Instagram page, and now they've decided to show us this kit again. This is the Possessed Horse Goku Black Rose/Chosen One set, and they saying it's coming soon. They said the set was supposed to release 2 years ago, which it was, but due to certain reasons, it has been canceled. We deeply apologize for any inconvenience caused. Now we have decided to restart the project. If you're still interested, you can pre-order through our distributor. Now, the thing about this is that, well, one, This kit, as they said, was supposed to release 2 years ago. And they ended up releasing a figure by the same name, Chosen One, which was was probably one of the best releases that they could have ever dropped. You got so much bang for your buck with that release, but that's neither here nor there. One thing, the reason why I wanted to talk about this set is because there's a lot of Goku Black stuff in the third-party market, and I just wanted to reference what's also coming out, and that is the DL Customs Goku Black set. Now, I think this set from Possessed Horse is going to be more bang for your buck. However, in terms of art style, I think the DL Custom set will be better. Now, with this set, you're going to get your standard Goku Black. Actually, let me just read it to you. Okay, so it says it includes hair parts of Goku Black, the base form. It includes interchangeable face parts for Goku Black, ×1. Hair parts for Goku Black Rose, set ×1. Interchangeable face parts of Goku Black Rose, ×1. Interchangeable hand parts ×4. The Oral Sickle set and an Oral Blade set. So the Scythe and the Keyblade. Now, one thing I want to say is, if this is going to be that same release that was supposed to come out 2 years ago, the hair sculpt based off of the renders from 2 years ago will be different than our standard Goku Black hair sculpt. Well, Super Saiyan Rose, not the base hair. The Rose hair sculpt is going to be different. So by different, I mean it's going to be a repaint of the Revival of F Super Saiyan Blue Goku that Demoniacal Fit has released. And I think Kong Studios released it a while back, like when they was first starting off as well. But yeah, it'll be that hair sculpt, which I think looks better anyway. But I just wanted to give you guys a preemptive warning about that, just in case you're surprised about the hair sculpt. Like, hey, what is this? You know. But also, I wanted to discuss this in comparison to what have you, the DL Customs. Now, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but the DL Customs is going to come with less, but I think it looks better. Just because I like that particular art style. The art style seems to be heavily based on the manga. In fact, you can say they are making the manga art style of Goku Black. Now, which one is the better deal? It seems like this one is the better deal objectively. You're just getting more bang for your buck. And of course, we're going to see the price points when they're released. It doesn't say when it's it doesn't say the price points. Now, it does say when it's allegedly supposed to release. It says August to September. Now, they just announced this, what? How many days ago? 4 days ago at the time of this recording. So, I'm not going to amp it up and be like, oh, this is going to be, you know, this is actually going to definitively drop. I can't see how they put it up 2 days ago. And then, 4 days ago. And then it's going to release basically this month or next month. That doesn't make sense to me unless they just already had it in a cut, which seems to be the case with a lot of things where out of nowhere they'll announce something and then just have it ready. And then that just, I don't know. It's annoying. I guess they had some real bad factory issues. I don't know. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes with these guys? But I don't know. It sounds funny to me. You just announced something and then you just able to release it when all these years we've been like that Kaioken Blue Vegito, which a review is coming for that relatively soon. Like it was supposed to be released like 2 years ago and it's now being released all of a sudden. I don't know, man. Some of these things are just, how can you, I don't know. I don't want to go on. It's not a go in on Demoniacal Fit video. But let's move forward. Okay, so we on Hobby Model Store Instagram page, right? And new project confirmed. Now this came out like a day or so ago, and somebody tagged me in it, and they wanted to know my thoughts. I'm not showing your name just in case you don't want to be shown. But either way, it says SH Figure Arts Turles, right? Now we obviously know this is not SH Figure Arts because this definitely would have been blowing up on Insta Tamashi. But you know, for lack of a better term, they put an SH Figure Arts. We know that it's gonna be in that style. this figure, they haven't announced the brand that's doing it or the company that's doing it, and that's very interesting. Psy and Burst suggested that maybe it was going to be Black Hole Toys, especially since they've been like, I feel like they've been the main ambassador for Black Hole Toys. So it's very possible that it could be Black Hole Toys. I think this is a very interesting choice since Turles isn't really the most popular character, but this is a cool looking variation of him, I will say. So I'll keep an eye out on this figure, and I'll keep an eye out on the third party that's doing it, because this is like out of left field. I think the biggest thing, even more than a figure, is which third party is doing this. I think that's a nice way, almost kind of a cool way to announce it, because it's like a lot of mystery surrounding it. Like, yo, who decided to do this all of a sudden? But either way, one last thing to touch on, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Here we're on the Tonsenarttoys page on Instagram, and I completely forgot that I did not cover this post at all. But basically, he's teasing Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. Now, I'm assuming that this is meant to be a teaser for like a head sculpt kit, kind of like his Vegeta. And if it is, woo! Because we know what Tonsen does. He's like, what you call it? It's like Kendrick or Cole, who drop an album, a phenomenal album, and then just disappear for 4 or 5 years. You know? So it's always gonna be highly anticipated with this. But one thing I will say, so we can hurry up and get off of this, is that before he even thinks about releasing these, I'd much rather see a couple of his other projects first. If you're wondering what those projects are, he's teased a Gotenks kit where it's going to come with a jacket and multiple facial expressions and hands and things of that nature. And he's also teased a Bojack Trunks, which I'm ecstatic for. I'm really hoping that he actually drops that. And before even those two projects, he has the Majin Vegeta head sculpts that's coming out, which should be out relatively soon. It's two different head sculpts, if you were wondering. Well, they're the same same mold, different finish. So one has a more matted finish with, you know, the platinum blonde with the shading. The other one is more saturated, and it has more of a shiny finish to the hair. So there's that. I'm really hoping that these get like an update at some point. This was on July 12th that he announced this, but this is not, like I said, not what I wanted to cover in this part. We're gonna go on to the next part that I actually wanted to cover. So this was a teaser that Tonsen had posted on the Instagram on July 28th, and off rip, I was like, who could this be? But then there was a couple things. I looked at how low the knee joint was. I was like, this is probably a shorter character. And I can see by the pants, this is meant to be a fusion. So we got the blue ankle wrapping. We got the white pants. So this has to be a short fusion. Who could it be? Gotenks, obviously. And so if he's teasing a whole figure for Gotenks, man, listen. This should be an amazing release. But like I said previously, before we even get into like a Gotenks release, or he starts doing these, well, actually I would like him to do the full figure releases, but before we get to Gotenks, I want him to release the other projects that he's teased. We know that Majin Vegeta is coming, so that's basically, I'm not gonna say it's out, it's not out already, but it's damn near about to be out already. But he has his Gotenks kit, which I've been highly anticipating, and he has the Bojack Trunks, which should be technically his, not even technically, it will be his first figure, assuming that he still does decide to release it, or they, I don't know, because it could be a team. But this was definitely an unexpected tease when he did tease it, or they did tease it. I'm hoping for more updates in the future, but we know Tonsen is very sparse with the updates. But you know, when you finally do get the product, it is very, like, you do have a smile on your face. So with that being said, I don't want to hold you guys up for too much longer. Peace. Have a blessed day. And always thank you for watching.
Sudden death, go!
Okay, so in this bonus time, Demoniacal Fit, or the Possessed Horse Instagram page, has unveiled, I guess, an upgraded addition to their Proud Prints. It said, we plan to release Demoniacal Fit Proud Prints in the near future. Compared to our original version, there will be some changes in the new one. A new chest, new waist, new design of the face print, and extra lightning aura effect. Now, I kind of wish that they just went on and made it a full 3.0, but it just seems like a 2.50 type of upgrade. But that's all I wanted to say. This got revealed before I could even start editing the video. I had recorded all the other parts, and then I saw this news came out, and now I'm getting around to recording this part. But with that being said, peace out.